guys, it's Christina, and I wanted to talk today about summer routines and rhythms, and specifically what mine looks like right now as a stay-at-home mom. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling and trying to homestead mom of 5 children in the Canadian Maritimes. My children are currently ages 6 through 15. So our routines change both with the seasons that we're in, but also with the actual weather seasons. Right now, it's fairly laid-back time for us, where rhythms and routines are more important than like a rigid set schedule. It hasn't always been that way. However, as my kids have gotten older, I've found that this is working really well for us. So with it now being the end of July, most of my kids are doing about 10 to 15 minutes of schoolwork each day. We like to enjoy as much of the summer as we can, but I do like to have the kids do 1 or 2 small things each day, just to make our homeschooling load a little bit lighter throughout the year. So what our weekday routine looks like right now is that I prep breakfast ahead of time. So I do big batch cooking and then freeze things like waffles, pancakes, and muffins. Then I just pull out what we need for breakfast the night before. The kids get up, they do their usual chores, things like making their beds, brushing their teeth, taking turns emptying the dishwasher, and then they start their schoolwork and then they eat breakfast. Because the morning is the coolest time of the day, I like to head outside as soon as I get up. If the kids have something for me to mark already, I'll do that quickly before heading out. But most days, I just head right outside. Sometimes the garden needs to be weeded or watered, sometimes cutting the grass, which takes a long time. We have a big amount of grass. Trimming the grass, just kind of whatever needs to be done. I also let the chickens and the turkeys out if no one else has yet. Sometimes it's just 15 or 20 minutes, and other days I end up spending the entire morning outside working. Afterwards, I'll have a quick shower and then get on with the day. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are our laundry days. So if it's one of those days, I'll get the laundry going for that day. Then I mark whatever schoolwork needs to be marked. And if I have time at that point, I'll sit down and go through anything that the kids need help with. The kids also work on chores that need to be done. They each have an area of the house they have to dust on Mondays. My 2 oldest help clean a bathroom on Thursdays, just things like that. One thing that definitely changes with the seasons is when I do some of the larger cleaning jobs. So things like vacuuming and mopping of our main floor. In the winter, I typically do this in the later afternoon or in the evening once everyone's in bed. But with the hotter weather, I prefer to get it done first thing in the morning. If school is all done before lunchtime, then when we're done eating, everyone just kind of does their own thing. So that time includes me maybe filming a video for YouTube, making those batches of breakfast items, paying bills, preparing items, planning for the next school year, filing, making appointments, canning, all the things that I keep on a running to-do list, and I just try and work through them. The kids play during this time, sometimes inside, sometimes outside. They swim, they jump on the trampoline. They also love to create and to explore their own interests. So some may call this as like unschooling. By the late afternoon, I start preparing dinner, and then I often listen to an audiobook or podcast while I cook. Sometimes I watch YouTube. That's kind of a time for me to enjoy while I'm making dinner. The kids all help clean up after dinner, and the older ones help with putting the chickens and turkeys away for the night. Everyone does a tidy up, and if there's things like laundry, everyone puts their own away. Sometimes we have a family project going, like splitting and stacking wood, that we all need to help with, but otherwise my kids have a chance to watch a show or maybe play some video games before they go to bed. My 3 oldest do have an activity one night a week that they go to as well. I continue to work on my to-do list after dinner, things like making a meal plan, updating our budget, printing a school book, sometimes some of the things that require a little more focus. I like to do those in the evenings when it's a little quieter. So that's the rhythm of what our days look like right now. We definitely spend more days at home than not. But if we need to head to an appointment or go to the store, we try to do that first thing in the morning. That way we have the rest of the day to work on projects and to enjoy the nice weather at home. Thanks so much for coming along with me as I share what our summer routine looks like right now. Let me know in the comment section down below what your days are looking like. I hope this finds you having a great day. Take care.